So it took a little bit of time to get the acrylic piece exactly where I wanted it to be. I mean exactly where it needed to be. You can see the sides. The sides are, you know, no more than an inch on both sides. The top is even smaller. The bottom, on the other hand, has about an inch and a half to it. Not even. I mean, yeah, actually it does. It has about almost 2 inches to it. The thing is, there's more pressure on the bottom of an aquarium than there is at the top. So filling it up all the way, it's not really gonna affect the top as much as it's gonna affect the bottom and obviously the sides. I'm working with very little room. So cutting this piece of acrylic, it had to be perfect. I mean, if you look at the back, it has to be perfect. Literally. Like, there is no room for error on this. You cut it too short and you're taking away from how much silicone you can have on the inside of this. So yeah, you can see the bottom though. You can see you know how much wider the bottom is compared to the actual sides. And then the top, we're not working with much on the top. But you know, as long as I get this in and obviously take my time with it, there shouldn't be any problems. I should be able to get it in there and it should be good. So it's time for the next step. Let's go. Alright, so what I'm going to want to do is sand around this area because we need something to have the silicone bite into. It's the only way the silicone is going to stick as long as we sand it. With glass, you will not have to sand the glass. You will have to sand the epoxy on the fish tank. This is only with acrylic that you want to sand it. And what you want to do is just roughen up just along every spot that's going to have silicone. You're going to want to rough it up and make sure when you do this, if you have to do this, that you tape it to the exact part. You don't want any of the scratches showing when you finally finish it. Now let's get something straight. Do not get it twisted. I do my videos in real time. So when I pretty much get done with whatever project I'm doing, I edit as I go. So anytime I finish doing something and end up taking a break at some point, on that break I will edit the video. So when I'm done with my project, I'm pretty much done with editing the video as well. So do not get it twisted. this is all in real time. So if I end up failing on the next video, you're gonna see me fail. This is gonna be the side, obviously. So I'm gonna mark that side. We're gonna take the sander to it, and we're gonna sand everything, all the epoxy. We're gonna make sure we sand all the epoxy real good, so this way the silicone can stick. So the one mistake that I have made in the past is I didn't quite tape it low enough. So when I siliconed, I would have to get the silicone off the acrylic. So one of the main things that I have learned is to get that tape as close as you can to that acrylic. You see, this is the way that I do put it on. This way, if anything happens to come too far, if too much silicone leaks through, I can fix it from the bottom just to make sure that I have no problems tomorrow. People say that they do it different ways, and they put it on different ways. I just put a bunch on and let the silicone do the rest. You know, some people swear by putting it in certain directions and so the most important part of the project has been finished. I put weight on it to distribute it, only to make sure that it stays in place and it doesn't pop up and mess up the silicone. So I'm gonna give it 24 hours, and on the next video we're gonna find out if she holds water. You know.